are coming! When everything you do don't seem to matter, you try but it's no use, your world is spinning.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
What is going on? Welcome back to another video today. And today we are going to be playing some more Noire. And we have another case on the homicide desk. So it looks like someone was just getting out of their car and then just got freaking whacked in the face with like a wrench or something.
Can you drive to this one?
And that was low-key kind of funny. I kind of laughed a little bit, but I know I shouldn't have, but I did. I'm sorry. What are you gonna do? It's a video game, guys. Come on. All right, let's drive, Rusty.
You did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
But don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
And no assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. You might get along after all.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case. Fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex
Captain,
Alonzo
aren't there
Mendes.
similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry and of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't
matter?
believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world, with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to beat that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the City of Angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
All right, looks like we got another murder case here.
How bad is
So let's go check it
I
out.
was first on scene.
Oh, look at that hardcore parkour. All right.
Can't be much
Oh
help to you,
God.
Phelps.
Looks like another naked lady. Okay.
The stomping angle in the Henry case. Was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
All right. Check over here in the handbag. What's going on over here? What is this?
Well, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
All right. Looks like we got a little bit of money
The
here.
motive was robbery. Why not take the money?
The motive must have not been robbery. Okay. So, now it's time to investigate the body. All right, here we go. What's going on here? Check the face. Looks like, oh, that's some.
Look at your
You're
mark.
strangled.
Very.
Distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
Ooh, that looks like a doozy. Ooh. Alright, let's check the hand. Looks like a ring's got removed.
What's this mark? Cut on the finger.
Fourth finger, left hand. A wedding or engagement ring. Violently removed.
That's what it looks like. Okay, what about... Ooh, looks like a watch or something got ripped
Looks like
off.
she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
That's what it looks like a watch. Okay, looks like we got everything. Alright.
Detectives, R&I says a Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Just grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Yeah, it makes you look lazy if you do that. Just pin it on someone just because you don't want to do like any work. It makes you just look lazy, Rusty. Alright, let's head over there. Partner cannot... Oh, well, I guess he wants to get in the... Alright, so we're gonna go to the Muller residence. And you're gonna drive. Drive, please. Drive. Drive. What? I gotta wait for him to get in the car. Are you serious? This is some bull crap. Get in the car, Rusty. Oh my god, he's taking his time too. Are you gonna get in?
You know the
driving.
way. You can drive.
Better scoot your butt over. Here we go.
Still might
Finally,
be some
thank you.
playing the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If he doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? You know, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? Then don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
Alright. Knock, knock.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle? We're gonna have a look around.
Are officers nowadays allowed to do this if there's just like a minor home?
He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
What? What's this?
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Probably like a diary or something. Oh my god, this is actually a nice looking violin.
My partner will explain everything when he gets back, okay? There's nothing to worry about.
Alright, so I used to play the violin. Little thing about me. Absolutely hated it. But, you know. Alright, so it looks like this is the mom and dad bedroom. Let's get some on the desk. What is this? This looks like a watch case. Yeah,
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
most likely. And then, with this looks like a ring case, too. Empty.
No sign of a wedding ring.
Yep, must have been, like, stolen or something. Ooh, got some boots here. Size 8s.
Work boots. Size 8s.
Well. Alright, looks like that's everything. Let's go talk to Michelle. What's up? Oh, gotta tell her that
Is
her
this
mom's
about
dead.
Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Could try.
Alright, when did you last see her?
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon, I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
She looks straight-faced. No, she's kind of looking to the left a little bit.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Alright.
Some
You know
of your
about
mother's
the
jewelry was missing.
jewelry?
Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
Well, she's a kid, so I don't pay much attention to that stuff either, so...
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, a yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. I had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
A makeup present?
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
But you just said... You just said they got into a fight.
I think your father was violent with your mother. I think they weren't very happy, and you should tell me, young lady.
You may be the police, but you have no right to talk about my mom and dad like that.
Wait a minute. I don't think she would be lying. Crap, made a mistake. I don't think she's lying.
Looks like I was mistaken.
I'll doubt her.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. Mommy always wore her golden butterfly.
Alright.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You have been very brave.
Oh, Dad's home.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
Alrighty. Footprints?
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
How do you not know? Come on.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Muller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
Because there's size 8?
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
Alibi.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
But if you were here and she... No.
You should come clean if you're having an affair or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
Well, don't you think that if she was calling you a bunch, don't you think that if he was home, he would pick up?
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
Okay, I can get that.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
I think there's more to it than that.
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
That's your kid, though. You should be like... Oh my god, you shouldn't be like hesitant to go and pick up your kid. Like, it's your kid! Oh my god, okay.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
Oh my god, that sounded so true. Okay.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
You bought her the butterfly thing to make up for hitting her.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you hurt her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Muller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
What's going on, lady?
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Muller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Muller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Muller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Okay, what's he doing? Looks like he's burning something. Come on.
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Come on.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
Okay, no shooting. I got you. Get back here, my dude.
There he is,
Get back here. Get back here. Woo! There we go. He's done. Why'd you run? Oh, looks like he's burning some bloody shoes.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
I bet you
Get him
can.
booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, Detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
That would be really hard.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
The heck?
He's only a writer, so I can't really help.
Looks like Stefan
Phelps,
back
badge
there.
1247.
Homicide division, badge number
We're both on the
5.
phone at the same time.
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
And a technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street. Send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
West 2nd Street. Roger, 11K.
Thanks, ma'am.
Alright. Looks like we're going to a high school.
Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting at the police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
Okay, looks like we got something for us. Let's go to the high school first, though. Alright. Driving.
You drive.
I ain't
I
driving.
need to go over the case notes.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, Phelps. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
Saturday's the spring unveiling, Emmy. It's the first season since fabric rationing's over. We have to go.
I told you I can't Saturday. I'm busy.
Busy where?
Oh, he's a creeper.
You're going on another drive with Davy Gardner, aren't you?
So what if I...
What are you doing?
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut
Get back here! Oh, bro. He's gonna cut him off. Cut him off. Is he going this way? Yeah, he is. Cut him off! Holy crap, he's booking it. Look at him go. Look at his legs. Woo! Back here. Look at him go! Look at his legs! We're going at like 90 miles an hour. Get back here. Woo! Oh. Hey, don't hit me. I'm a pop. A pop? I'm a cop. I'm sorry. Go over. Come on. Come on, Cole. Faster, faster, faster. Look at this! Get him. 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 Woo! We got him. Alright. That was... Woo! That was intense, my dudes. Alright. So we caught him. He was freaking stalking children and everything. So...
Car 11K, car 11 King, come in.
11K, go ahead.
11K, see the janitor. A green 1946 coupe registered to a Mrs. Hugo Moeller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. 11K, code 2.
That's where we are right now. So let's just talk to the janitor.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you oaky motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Oh
Turn
my
out
God.
your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
Please do. Well,
You're under
busted.
arrest, Eli. You're in very deep trouble. Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell. What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Eli Rooney. We've met him.
Filthy son of a bitch. He was here yesterday before the dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth is it was pretty dark.
Would you say Rooney is violent?
Yes, sir. I would say so, yes.
Thanks for your help.
Alright. Let's check the trunk. See what's in here. Oh my God, Jesus. That's some
Blood
blood.
and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
It's a rope with blood on it. We got... Oh.
The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
I don't know. Got a bloody wrench, whatever this
It's
is.
from a Chrysler. Could be important.
Well, that's that. Let's go back to the... morgue. See what we got going here. I can use the phone, so I guess I'm gonna have to go use the phone first. If Cole will run instead of jogging, that would be great. Please. There we go. Alright, it's right by our car. Hello, operator?
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks for your help.
Or we should go check the morgue out. That's where we're going first, so.
You're behind the wheel.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And
He's
we
a
let
child
Muller
molester.
slide?
We can get him for that at least.
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
See what's going on.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
No
Can you
problem.
blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
I'm trying to look for which one's a match. I don't think that one does it. Maybe this last one. That looks like it.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
Alright, we gotta go interrogate those two. There's a car, it's over here. Alright, we need to go interrogate them, so set that as our destination. Central Police Station. I'm not driving, you're driving.
You can drive.
Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that. The coroner's.
How so?
You know, you don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
You been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print. You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work. Are they ready?
Bowler's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
What's up, Muller?
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Why did we do that?
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought him in and I helped him skin them.
Okay.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the army.
Do you know anything about braided
Well-
ropes?
Some. They're mainly used for mooring lines, hawsers, you know, that kind of stuff. We don't have much use for them in the machine shop. We use chain hoists.
Okay.
We found
Seems
your wife's
lethal.
car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
You found them in the trunk.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
No.
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Your
With
wife
the
was
iron.
beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
No. Yes, you do.
You're
Oh,
gonna
crap.
die for this, Mueller. Better give me something if I'm gonna believe your story.
My conscience is clear. You can't badger me into admitting anything.
Okay. Let's go talk to the other guy now. Eli, whatever his name is. What's he? Interview room 1?
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
Alright. That doesn't sound too good. What's up?
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your
Oh,
sympathy,
he got
boy?
beaten up.
You down on your luck, Eli?
I've had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
I don't like the way he's looking at me.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't miss the place. Big yellow letters, HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
Okay.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
He looks pretty straight-faced.
A farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer Magay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid. You tie a hitch and braid, it stays tied.
Alright, what's the motive for it?
You killed Mrs. Mueller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
I don't like that face.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
I'm gonna charge you, okay?
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Mueller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rap. I ain't a killer.
Oh my god! That was deadly.
Phelps, Galloway. Congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
Well, did kind of good. Yeah.
Any other thing they find valuable. Stop! 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 Please stop texting me! Oh, code. We got new lottery numbers? Okay, thank you for saying it my way. Use your
Maybe I'll crash into